Preview. Preview.
Ang mga tao ay sumasabak sa gera at namamatay, o di kaya dahil sa mga sakit. Madami ang rason kung bakit ang isang tao ay maaaring mamatay. At alam nating lahat na sila ay ililibing para sa paggalang at respeto sa mga ito. Kaya kung gagawalahin mo sila, isip-isipin mo muna. Kaya ngayon, samahan niyo akong bumisita sa isa sa mga lumang sementeryo ng Manila. Tara. La Loma Cemetery is one of the oldest cemetery in Manila with an area of slightly less than 54 hectares. La Loma Cemetery was known to be part of Santa Cruz District during the Spanish colonial period. La Loma Cemetery was originally known as Cementerio de Binondo. La Loma is one of the places that still has a colonial horticulture that survived the test of time for almost 140 years. So, for this documentary, we are gonna visit some of the few famous people that you can see in this place and also ask the locals on their experiences here. As we arrived, we didn't realize this place was very big and expansive until after we got here, and a large portion of land is yet undeveloped. As the video demonstrated, there is still space for you to rest here because this area contains a sizable amount of undeveloped ground. Just kidding aside, today we're gonna visit a famous three people that has been buried here. One of them is Pedro Adique Jr., born on November 16, 1943, and Augusto Buenaventura. He's a filmmaker at this time, and his brother Angelo Buenaventura. So now, we're here at the inner part of the cemetery at the far east side. This is the gravestone of Pedro Adique Jr., born on November 16, 1943, from Masbate. Pedro Adique Jr. started his boxing career on 1962, and during his career from 1962 to 1977, he has the total of 36 wins, 21 losses, and 7 draws. First title he won was in the Philippine Gov lightweight title against Carl Villanosa. And in December 1968, he won the WBC light welterweight and goes against an American boxer at the Philippine Arena Coliseum. And his last boxing career before retirement was in March 1977, to which he lost against to another Filipino boxer, Alberto Cruz. Pedro also appeared in movies and was credited on 5 films from 1971 to 1981. These are 1971 Fighting Fish with Roberto Gonzalez, 1976 Basta Ikaw, Wa Na Akong Say with Chiquito, 1977 with Mr. Wong and Bionic Girls with Chiquito, 1980 Tres Manos with Lito Lapid, and 1981 film Rocky Tulog with Chiquito.
Resistenza dimostra il filippino che ora tenta anche la reazione. Pedro Adique, le gambe legnose, guarda angosciosamente i suoi secondi, ormai stremato, ma la volontà è indomabile, vedete? Sta per scoccare la fine del match, ormai siamo all'epilogo. Suona il gong che decreta la fine del match, la vittoria di Bruno Arcari.
64 kilos 600, Pedro Adique.
Déjenos mirar a...
No, el patrón.
Por favor, tiene que se acerque más. Acérquese.
Más. 63 kilos 900, Nicolino Loche.
In November 20, 2003, Pedro died at the age of 60 as the result of throat cancer. Now, we're gonna go and visit Augusto Buenaventura. Located not too far away from Pedro Adique gravestone. Also located at the inner part of La Loma Cemetery is the tomb of the Buenaventura brothers. Augusto Buenaventura, he was born on February 2, 1929. Augusto Buenaventura was a seasonal director credited for 92 film credits as a screen film writer, 63 as a director, and 1 as a rare appearance as an actor from 1957 to 1997. Some of works of Buenaventura directed is Bodyguard, starring Joseph Estrada and Maggie de la Riva. 1966, Soliman Brothers, starring Joseph Estrada, Jess Lapid, June Aristotenas, and 1989, Aerosine, Pagputok ng Araw, Babaha ang Dugo, starring Anthony Alonzo. And his last movie project in 1997, Tapatan ng Tapang with Lito Lapid and Dante Barona.
Anong oras ba? Aga pa. Pangalauna. Ay, inisip ko lang. Baka hindi natin matiyak. Hindi natin sila kilala. Hindi problema. Alam na natin ang lugar. Alam natin ang bilang. Paano nga bantay niya? Siyempre may mga tauhan pa yun. Konti lang mga tauhan ni Makari Malabat. Hindi tayo mahirapan.
June 2, 2006, Buenavera died at the age of 77. Derek Augusto shared tomb with his elder brother Angelo Ventura. Angelo Buenaventura, also known in screen as Angelo Ventura, Angel Ventura. Angelo was born on March 1, 1927. He was a seasonal actor credited for 83 films as an actor from 1964 to 1990. Some of his films appearances include 1964 Walls of Hell, an international film amusement actor FPJ. 1965 Captain Philippines at Boy Pinoy with Bob Soler and Luis Salvador Jr. 1965 Bandido Aguilar with FPJ. 1968 Ang Diegong Daga with Joseph Estrada. 1972 Twilight People, another international film released with some American actors. 1985, Mom May We Go Out, with his last film appearance was Barumbado with Robin Padilla.
Yan. Oh, ito na. Ito ang espesyal, oh. Masarap ito. Tikman mo. Halika, masarap yan.
Ano ito?
Ano ba yung kinanta nyo kanina?
Menudo.
Oh, yan. Minudo.
Ano ba?
Tikman mo, masarap yan.
Menudo.
Oh, di ba? Oh, kaya yan. Tikman nyo ito. Oh, yung puto galawin ninyo. Masarap yan. Mura yan. Totally, 60 pesos lang na mahalaga niyan eh. Iririgalo ko sana doon sa patay.
Patay? Sa patay, ho?
Sandali ng mga iho. May asikasyon lang ako sa loob.
Oh. 4 na piraso yan. 38. 6,000 sa akin. Bahala ka na kung magkano may palo.
Mang David, yung atraso ko sa inyo. 5,000 to. Yung 3,000, para doon sa 2 baril na atraso ko. Yung 2,000 naman, para sa mga tao. Sige, mauna na ako. Mang David! Mga para! Mga para!
On May 1990, Angelo Ventura died at the age of 63. And after we paid respects to the departed celebrities and well-known Filipino people, we noticed Nanay Delilah cleaning on the road. So I decided to speak with her. We questioned her about the Spanish traces and the contents of the grave. Nanay Delilah was working here since 1979 and she was 12 at that time. He worked here for almost 29 years now this upcoming November.
Ano pong pangalan niyo po, Nay?
Ay, pangalan ko, Adelaida Balatbat. Adelaida Castells Balatbat.
Naabutan niyo pa po yung panahon po ng Kastila dito?
Ay, hindi na po.
Hindi na.
Yung bahay namin panahon Kastila, yung talaga bahay namin. Pero ngayon, bago na.
Ano pong mga parang naiwan po ng mga Kastila dito sa, ano yung napapansin dito sa...
Yung mga luma-luma na mga bahay, mga Kastila, luma.
Gano'n na po kayo tagal dito sa...
28 years na ako.
28 years na po.
Dito na ako pumangit eh.
Saan po dito mga nakalibing yung mga para pong notable na mga Espanyol?
Hindi ko na kasi sunabutan yun eh.
Pero po, may mga
bakas lang.
Mga bakas na lang. Mga bakas na lang po.
When I asked Nanay Delilah, he told me that the Spaniards only come here to see the structure of this place. They don't really appreciate the story that this was one of their neighbors when they were here. And Nanay Delilah also told us that the structure here is very different from any other cemetery complexes. Also, during the early phases of the Philippines-American War, the cemetery chapel was the focal point of the Battle of Caloocan. Gen. Arthur MacArthur and his forces occupied the chapel and Black House II, while Filipino forces under Gen. Antonio Luna were on the northern end of the cemetery.